In this short video, I'm going to show you a couple of increasingly common abuses of Google AdWords, and at the end I'm going to ask that you notify Google about this problem so that we can finally eradicate it. Okay, let's start at the Google homepage and do a search for forklift just to get some examples. As you know, these results here at the top are sponsored links or advertisements, and they continue here on the right margin. These are the organic results. We'll be focusing on the advertisements. Okay, let's scroll down to the first example. Here's an ad for forklift, helpful links for forklift. And let's go through to the landing page. And just note that I'm actually not clicking on the ads. I've manually taken down the addresses previously, bookmarked those sites, so no advertisers are being charged for this demonstration. When we take a look at this landing page, we can see that they have sponsored results here, but that's pretty much all the content on the page. We have 5 ads here. It's interesting to note that these are Google advertisements. Google is actually providing these ads, and they get a percentage of each click that a user places. The other interesting thing to note is, let's just take a look, for example, at this top ad, buyerszone.com. When we go back to the search results page, this is one of the results that the user just passed over. So this particular advertiser is not providing anything unique for the user. Let's take a look at what Google has to say about this. They have a section on their website called Google AdWords Landing Page and Site Quality Guidelines. In this section, provide relevant and substantial content. There's a few pertinent sentences here. Distinguish sponsored links from the rest of your site content. In the example that we just saw, there is nothing else than sponsored links. Here's another interesting line. In general, build pages that provide substantial and useful information to the end user. If your ad does link to a page consisting mostly of ads or general search results, such as a directory or catalog page, provide additional information beyond what the user may have seen in your ad or on the page prior to clicking on your ad. In the example that we just looked at, they're clearly not meeting this guideline. You should have unique content, should not be similar or nearly identical in appearance to another site. So Google seems to be very clear about this. Now let's take a look at how big a problem it is. Here's a chart of 4 websites that are using these tactics. These are just some of them. And you can see that since the beginning of the year, their traffic has exploded. This problem has existed before this time, but it's really exploding right now. And to put this chart into perspective, I'll bring up another chart. This green line represents the traffic of Starbucks.com. So you can see that the websites that are employing these tactics are eclipsing the traffic of even Starbucks.com. Okay, let's go back to the Google's search for forklift. Let's take a look at a few more examples. Here's the one that we just looked at. Here's one I want to point out. This is an ad from alltheindustrials.com, and if you look at the very next ad, it's one from alltheservices.com, very similar sounding domain name, and just a bit further down is one called alltheautomotive.com. And when we look through at the landing pages, we see a similar tactic, basically a landing page with ads and links to pages with more ads. This is alltheindustrials.com. Here's alltheservices.com. Very similar template, same ads. Alltheautomotive.com. Again, landing page with little else other than ads. And when we go through and look at the ownership of these websites, here's the who is information for alltheindustrials.com, and we can see that the registrant of this domain. Here's alltheservices.com, same registrant. Alltheautomotive.com, and we have the same registrant. So let's take a look at what Google has to say about this tactic. This is a page from AdWords Help Center. Can I have multiple AdWords accounts? Google maintains a high standard for our user experience and the quality of our advertising. In order to preserve the quality and diversity of ads running on Google, we don't allow advertisers or affiliates to have any of the following: ads across multiple accounts for the same or similar businesses, ads across multiple accounts triggered by the same or similar keywords. So Google seems to be very clear about this. Here's another page, also from the AdWords Help Center. And the question is, can I show more than one of my ads on a page? And Google's response is, to provide the best possible experience for our users and advertisers, Google does not permit multiple ads from the same or affiliated company or person to appear on the same results page. We believe that pages with multiple ads from the same company provide less relevant results and a lower quality experience for our users. So again, Google seems to be very clear about it. And we might ask why Google is allowing this to happen. And I think this is the dirty little secret about these tactics, and that is that Google profits from every click on its network, be it on ads that are clicked on google.com or ads that are clicked on websites that are running Google Ads through the AdSense program. So it's a very difficult thing for them to self-police, because doing something about it will affect their short-term profits. Let's take a look at a few more examples. This is again just a search for forklift. Here's one I wanted to highlight. Here's an ad for forklifts, top 3 sites on forklifts. And when we look at the landing page, we can see that we have the title of the website and basically just ads. These are 3 different ad blocks. Here's another website, again for the same keyword, nothing but ads. As you scroll down, they have a section here, didn't find what you're looking for, more ads. So I want to just reiterate that this is an exploding problem, and these types of sites are proliferating. Not only are they damaging the user experience, they're steering traffic away from legitimate advertisers. And the fear is that in the long run, users will probably lose trust in advertisements, specifically in Google advertisements. And there's a possibility that they'll stop clicking on ads at all, which will hurt all advertisers. And for those of you that are considering to use these tactics, you should probably keep in mind that Google eventually will put users first. They have in the past, and they will do it again. My aim with this short video is to get people to send in an email, bring this to their attention, to make sure they do something about it, just to solve this problem sooner rather than later. But eventually Google's going to get around to this, and this tactic is going to disappear. The way you can contact Google is just do a Google search for Contact AdWords. The very first result sends you to the appropriate section of the Help Center. You can select on Other and select Have Feedback for AdWords. In this form you can notify them of your complaint. It might also be a good idea to send an email to the business press or to your favorite tech website or webmaster website to get the word out, just to solve this problem. It's getting worse. It's not getting any better. And I just wanted to show you the breadth of this problem. It's not just a few sites that are using these tactics. Here are several websites, and there are many more that are using these tactics. Here's a landing page, nothing but ads. These are ads from Yahoo's advertising platform. This one has a picture, but the only additional content are advertisements. Here again, just ads. So if you're an advertiser that's concerned about the effect that this will have or is already having on your campaigns, or if you're a user that's concerned about the degradation of user experience, or if you're a Google shareholder that's concerned about the effect that these techniques will have on the long-term viability of Google's advertising model, I recommend that you send an email to complain. Thank you.